What's going on, guys? Today we're going to look at a couple of turbo manifolds. I had a customer with a NA6 Miata reach out to me. He originally wanted a header, but then decided he wanted to go do turbo things, so he asked if I could make him an unequal length turbo manifold for his car. Said sure. He had a turbo manifold to send me, and I could copy the flange locations to be able to make him a turbo manifold that will work with the downpipe that he had picked up. So this is the one he sent me, just a little Chinese manifold. This is the one I made for him. This is far more substantial and much higher quality than stuff from China. It always makes me laugh looking at the stuff that comes from China. It's like I don't know if you'll be able to see, like in there, it's either MIG welded or like very, very poorly TIG welded. And then they just go back over it and fuse it together, like without filler. And they just like turn the pulse on and go over all the welds to make them look pretty. But yeah, like, look inside there. Get my flashlight. Look how great that is. It's got all sorts of junk in there. But yeah, it's like they just like MIG weld it and then they go back over it with the pulse on just to make the top look pretty. And this is made out of 16 gauge, which is not ideal for turbo stuff. You want like much thicker, like either Schedule 10 or Schedule 40 material for that. So this is a piece of 16 gauge tubing. That's the thickness of it versus what this one is made out of. It's far thicker. This is a piece of the collector, but just look how much thicker that is compared to what this one is going to be made out of. So this is the one I made for him. Schedule 10 tubing. It is, with hanging a turbo off the edge of this and it getting really hot, this needs to be a structural piece. So with the Schedule 10 tubing, you get a lot more strength out of this to dangle turbo off the end of it. But mine's all TIG welded, back purged, all that fun stuff. But yeah. I don't know if you can tell the quality of China versus the stuff that I make. All the ports, nice, cleaned up, smooth transitions, welded inside and outside, with both the head flange and with the collector. That's all welded inside and polished down. And the flange to the collector, that's all welded inside and outside. This stuff is kind of welded in there, but this is like, that's not. Hard to tell. It's like a pretty nasty lip in there. Yeah. So yeah, these aren't smooth out at all. So I mean, you get what you pay for from China, but if you got the money, you got the funds, you want it to last, have somebody make you a good one. This Chinese stuff, it'll work for a little bit, but it'll crack, it'll fall apart. Something like this will last for the life of the motor, most likely, if not more. So let's go weigh these. I want to see the weight difference. Go throw them on my shipping scale and see if you can get a idea of what the weight difference is on these. So here we go. It'll balance. So the one from China, 5 pounds, 8.5 ounces. Mine, I don't even know if it'll bounce. Oh boy. Almost double. Not quite, but 9 pounds, 2.5 ounces, 2.4 ounces. So significantly more substantial, much more structural. It's going to handle the heat and abuse and heat cycles far better than something like this is. So this will work, just for how long is the question. So I don't know, thought that was interesting. Thought I'd share that. So that's all I got for now. Catch you guys in the next one.